we've known for 2 or 3 days, or maybe a week, that there was a chance that we may have had some ram breakouts in the past. I'd say closing in on about 5 months ago. There's been a few girls that went out with the weaned mamas that started bagging up. And look there, we have a set of twins here. So now leaves the question, do we pasture them, or do we try to move them all the way from over there to over there? What are you? The boy, black and white one's a little boy. And are you a little boy or a little girl? Which one are you? Also a little boy. Both doing good. They are. Alright, well.
That's the one I think I saw this morning.
Right. So we have another single here. Huh? So, good girl. Hey, Muff. Hey, Muff. Muffy spotted Mama. It's like, wait up, Mama. Muffy says, wait up, Mama. What? What? Okay. Well, those twins over there are two ram lambs. So we had 3 girls deliver in one day, 2 sets of twins and a single. Not really what we were hoping for. I think for now we're just gonna let them be where they're at. Last night I had a girl that casted, a girl casts. If you're not familiar with the term, what that means is, like a turtle, they get rolled over on their back and they can't get up. It happens sometimes if they're very heavy, very pregnant, or both, because they're not necessarily round like a ball. It's more like an oblong, like a sideways football, and so they get on their back, rolled over for whatever reason, and they can't roll far enough over to get up. So last night I discovered her as if we were feeding, because she was in a pretty bad place behind the plywood wall there. So I really didn't see her until we actually started feeding, and that's when I located her. But I'm still concerned because she's sitting right here. She has not gotten up. Okay, girl? I don't know, but it's like that left leg she has almost no control over, nothing. Okay, well, I'll have to do some research figure out what the possibilities on that is. Well, I think we've temporarily made the decision just to leave those 3 mamas where they're at the moment, because that's a awful big distance to try to move them. So there's about 3 other girls that I think are very imminent within the next day or 2. Move the other girls to the backfield where they really should be moved already, and leave the mamas and babies on the front field. Some water, I mean. No! Well, it's time to do another tractor regen, but here's what I'm doing tonight. I need to get another hay bale positioned up here to move in tomorrow night. So, I'm going to go feed them, hopefully at the bottom, close the gates, and then I'm going to go get the hay bale, bring it up, and once I have that done, I'll go back down, get their water tanks filled, and go from there. It's been an eventful day today, but not a lot of it's been good. It looks to me, well, Jet is limping really bad again, so it looks like it's that time of year where her and Layla get in her little shoving matches, and she's getting a little old for that. I was going to feed them down there so she wouldn't have to come all the way up here, but that didn't work. She was up here, and I wasn't going to make her walk all the way back. So if you'll remember, if you go back through our past videos, probably about 5-6 months ago, we went through the same thing. And her and Layla, the red one right there, they get in their little shoving matches to see who's top dog. And Jet usually wins, but she usually has battle scars when it's over. All right, so I'm gonna go try to get the hay bale while they're busy, which I don't know how long that's gonna last. Not very, the way it looks. And then go get their water tank filled. Here we go again. We've got feeding chores to do, as usual, watering, feeding the cows, feeding the sheep, lambs, rams, all that good stuff. Plus, we also have hay to move in for the hay table, because they're needing another bale there. And we're also getting to the busy part of the week where it's time to get ready for farmers markets. Had one smaller market today, did pretty well there. Have another one tomorrow and another one Saturday. Whew. Busy. All right, so we're gonna get this bale moved in. I'm gonna turn this bale around and then get the tractor on the long side, get the hay wrap undone. Then we'll see if we can get it up on the table without too much trouble. carrying the whole tripod, so it's just a little handheld piece. All right, let's go get the rams real quick. Then we'll get all the water tanks, and then we're done for tonight out here, other than unload and feed. Still gotta get this front field bush hog. It's getting beyond repair. The cows obviously didn't spend as much time down here today as they normally do because it was just so humid. They love it down here when it's hot, but when it gets really humid, the moisture from the creek really don't help that much. As a matter of fact, it just kind of makes it worse. So they haven't drank much out of this tub, which in a way that's good. That'll give me more to put in up there for the lambs and for their tanks up there. We've got them split on both these fields until I can get this bottom bush hog. We'll lock them up there, and then they'll be up there for about a week, and then bring them back down here once this has time to recover a little bit. In the last video, and one of the last shorts, said that we were turning them out on pasture for a little bit. There's the pasture we were talking about. They've enjoyed the grass, they've enjoyed the outside time. Some of them are looking really, really good. It's just as hot as it's been, they have sure been going through the water. There's water available in the barn. We have these 3 tubs out here. Looks like we're going to be having to add more, because like today, the heated index today was just ridiculous. 97 degree heat index. Actual temperature was like 86. So when your heat index is that much higher than your actual temperature, it's humid. But they're doing good.